it's Lindsay, and welcome back to my channel and to another Plan With Me and to another Plan With video. I am almost done with these. I'm sorry, guys. It's funny because this is Plan With day 20, and I am almost a month behind on it, but it's fine. It's fine. You know, we're working on it. We're getting there. Very slowly, but we're getting there. But I'm planning out the week of November 4th through the 10th, and I'm using the Belle kit from Scribble Co. PSA, as always, Lindsay's sick again. I do have a little bit of a stuffed up head, and I apologize in advance if that is not very pleasing to you. If it doesn't sound very good, I apologize. But we are still cracking through these. We are still getting them up. But I did want to talk a little bit about my resolutions for 2020 because I did say in my last video that I was going to do that. So, I don't usually make resolutions. I'm not a person that does make them. Usually, I don't really care enough to make resolutions, but this year's a little different. I'm not entirely sure why, but I'm a little bit more motivated, I guess, this year to make them and to stick to them. So the first one that I have is to do what makes me happy. So this includes literally anything, like going and doing things, staying at home, not having to worry about making others happy, not having to worry about like pleasing other people. It's everything is going to be focused around me this year, and it's going to be doing whatever makes me happy, and that includes my friendships, my family, everything. So that is my number one. The second one is focus more on myself, so self-care. So things such as, sorry, my nose is all kinds of stuffed up right now, but it's things such as like making sure I am being productive and making sure that I am taking care of myself, which is like washing my face, making sure I'm doing that every day, taking off my makeup every single night, doing face masks, pamper nights, things like that. So it's any kind of self-care and anything that I think I need. Meditation can also be included in that. So anything that will help me become better and become more like healthy, I guess you can say. That's what that one is. Third one is don't dwell on things from the past. This is pretty self-explanatory. I am a huge person that dwells on things on the past. December was not a very good month for me because of this, and I do this all the time, unfortunately. So that is my biggest thing, is do not dwell on things from the past. Number 4 is become the best version of me, which all of this is kind of very similar to doing what makes me happy and just making sure that I am becoming the best version of me and making sure that I'm focusing on myself and making sure that I am literally doing everything for me. And the last one is be more productive and stop being lazy, because on certain days, me being the introvert that I am like the biggest, laziest person ever. And I am not productive on those days, hence the reason why I got so behind on these videos. So that is my other goal, is to just be as productive as possible. So hopefully that made sense. Not entirely sure. I haven't actually fully like talked in full about these like 5 things that I have, but those are just kind of what I jotted down, and I need to think a little bit more about them and what they actually mean. But for the most part, that's generally what they do mean, and that is what I am planning on having my resolutions be. And maybe in the future, or like as the year goes on, I'll change them. Maybe I will add more, but for now, those are the 5 main things that I have for my resolutions. So, moving on to the actual plan. So, for the Monday, I did put down my work label, and then I put down a bill due underneath that. And then I used a Scribble Co. phone icon to mark that I needed to call scheduling because I was sick on this day. And look at me again. I am sick again, which I am so annoyed about. I was sick at the beginning of Playmas, and I am sick apparently again, still at the end of Playmas, but a month later. It's fine. I was sick at the beginning of November, and then I was sick at the end of November. So yeah, we were just all kinds of sick. This was the end, I think, of my sickness. For the beginning of November, like I was, I think, feeling a little better. Not like, I think I had like 4 days off because I called out a couple times because I was sick, and I had like 4 days off, and I felt a little bit better after that. But yeah, I had to call scheduling because I did call out sick, and then I used a Bippity and Boo from Glam Planner to mark that I watched Jean the Virgin, and then I put a half box down and a heartbroken munchkin because I did drop off my old car, which was my first technically official car. I did have a 1990 Cadillac for 2 years. That used to be my grandma's car. But I did have to drop off the Focus, which made me really sad because I almost cried because it was my like first ever real car that I drove for like 9 years or something like that. And yeah, we dropped off Focus, which was sad. And then I used a Munchkin on a computer underneath that to mark that I played The Sims. I did play a lot of Sims because me being sick, I was like, I'm not doing anything. So I played a ton of Sims. And then last but not least, I took another Bippity and Boo to mark that I cleaned my bedroom. Moving on to a Tuesday, I put down an icon from Scribble Co. to mark that I needed to create my payment plan. This is how I am making sure that I am paying my car payment on time and making sure that I'm paying everything on time. I did not have a car payment before I got my Fusion, so because of that, I didn't have a car payment because it was paid off, so I had to like try to budget a little bit more, which I am now, but I had to create a payment plan. So every single week that I get paid, I have a certain amount of money that gets put into another account, and then I pay my car payment out of that. So that's what my payment plan, and that is making sure that I am not like missing a payment, not doing anything like that. It's all automatically getting transferred over, and I can automatically pay out of that. And then underneath that, I took a wonton and a million Suey to mark that I cleaned my bathroom, and then I did wash my sheets as well, so I used a Munchkin making its bed, technically it's making its bed, to mark that, and then a trash can icon from Scribble Co. to mark that I took out the trash. I find it funny how I was supposed to be like super lazy and recovering, and I like literally cleaned the whole entire first part of Tuesday, but I think I was probably feeling a decent amount better, so that's probably why I was doing it. And then underneath that, I played The Sims again, so I used a Celeste on a laptop to mark that. And then I think I watched a decent amount of movies on this day, but for some reason I felt the need to mark Grease, and I don't have any 50s girls or anything like that that could have like been used to mark it. So if you guys know anywhere that would sell like something that I could use to mark like something like Grease, let me know. I even looked through all of my like costume stickers and everything, and I was like, I don't have any stickers that would match this. So because of that, I put down the movie marquee, and then I use a Fox and Cactus Girl that's just watching a movie to mark Grease. And then I was on a website, and I got locked out of the account on the website, and so I had to be online chatting to this customer service person for forever. The first one timed out, and they were like, oh, we're sorry, you haven't responded in like X amount of time, so we're going to like time it out and like thank you for like chatting with us. And then they closed out, and I was like, okay. So I had to try it again, and they were like, have you tried this? And I'm like, yeah, that's what the other person had me try. And they were like, have you tried this? And it's like, yes, that was the other person had me try. And so I was on line with this customer service line for like 2 hours, I think, trying to get access back to my account because they had locked it, and I was like, this is obnoxious. But I did finally get back in. It was just annoying because it was literally for forever, so I used a little munchkin with like a table that's like frustrated to market that. And yeah, that was my night on Tuesday, was me being chatting with a person from customer service for like forever. It's fine. Moving on to Wednesday, I took a Fox and Cactus Girl and a Planner-esque Lazy Day sticker to mark a lazy day because, gee, what a surprise. No one's surprised because Lindsay was sick. And then I'm using a nails sticker or icon from Scribble Co. to mark that I painted my nails, and a quarter box and another Fox and Cactus Girl that has a planner to mark that I planned out Planmas. This was when I came up with the idea of Planmas, or like came up with the like concept of me trying to attempt it, and it was not very much time to plan at all. Plan. I'm a planner. It's all planning videos. There wasn't much time to plan. Anyway, there wasn't very much time to like pre-record videos or anything, so because of that, I got distracted by my phone. So because of that, like, that's why I got so behind on them, because I could only pre-film so many videos, and I just ran out of time, unfortunately. But no, we did plan out some Planmas videos, and that was me, like, writing down all the videos that I needed to make and everything. And then underneath that, I did start filming for it, so I used a filming slate and a film script from Magic Prince Co. to mark that. I had a Netflix binge. I probably watched Jane the Virgin, so I used a Wonton and a Million sticker with, like, wonton Suey and Steamy for that. I played some more Sims, so I used another Fox and Cactus Girl for that, and then I did make some pizza, so I used a Celeste from Scribble Prince Co. to mark that. Moving on to Thursday. Thursday was a little bit of a hard day for me. Just because of a certain thing that did happen, but I did put down the work label and then a quarter box, and I wanted to put down this half box, so that's why you kind of see me like rearranging this a lot, because I really wanted to put that half box down. But I used a quarter box and a Yay It's Payday sticker from Magic Prince Co., and like I said, you can see me kind of messing it around. And then I never thought I would use 2 Heartbreak Munchkins in one spread, but you know, here we are, using multiple ones, and I used that because my Aunt Barbara passed away. She is my, Bailey, why are you licking my hand? She is my great aunt, essentially my dad's aunt, and, she was the one that we always threw, like, Thanksgiving with. Like, she threw Thanksgiving, we would go to, like, her house, and we would go and, like, hang out and stuff like that with her. So this was very sudden and sad because she was admitted into the hospital on, what day was it? Last Sunday. So the 3rd, and it was for pneumonia, and she didn't even die of that at all. Like, she ended up having, like, internal bleeding or something inside of it. So, yeah, it was very, very sudden. We weren't expecting it, but it happened, and yeah, unfortunately, she did pass away on this day. But, you know, we had to continue going on and going to work and stuff like that. So I used, oh, come on, Bailey, you can do it. Come here. Come on, there you go. She wanted to jump up here. So I used a little Chipotle burrito that is from Coffee Monsters Co. to mark. Oh, why? No, calm down. Hold on. Give me like 9 minutes. 8 minutes, and then you can mess around and go crazy. But I use that to mark that I did go to Chipotle. I'm sorry, she's like in a spastic mood where she wants to play, and she's like all kinds of spazzy. Sorry if you hear her in the background. And then I used a Celeste from Scribble Prince Co. because I did have my first holiday drink of the season. For anyone who's curious of what I usually get, I get a white peppermint mocha, an iced one, and it's so good. Like, it makes me happy, and I do get ice because I live in California, and we don't know what the winter is. We don't know what snow is. We have no idea. I actually do know what snow is, but, like, we don't get it here. But, yeah, we had my first holiday drink of the season, and then I had to get a new costume for work. She's, like, freaking out. What? Why are you doing that? Oh my gosh, I need to let them outside. Give me a second. They might keep making noises in the background, so I'm sorry if you hear that, because I want to finish this, and then I'll let them go play outside. Woo, don't jump on me, ma'am. But I used a munchkin, and, with, like, a little shirt to mark that I had to get a new costume. I'm sorry, guys. It's been a while since she's had to, like, make an appearance in one of these Plan With Me's, but, like, she's all full force today. Excuse me. You two. Is there a reason why you have to be in here? Oh, hi, Bubby. Hi. You guys are like, I don't care, Lindsay. Go back to the Plan With Me. Hi. Hold on. Give me like 2 minutes. I see you. I know. Your paw is very cute, but like, give me a second. I just let them in too. Anyway, we're gonna try to finish this, and hopefully they eventually will go lay down, because sometimes they do. Moving on to Friday, I put down the work label and then a quarter box in an Arctic Paper Studio Sleep In sticker. And then I used a $sign icon from Scribble Prince Co. to mark that I transferred money. That was the start of my payment plan, because I got paid on the Thursday, and I was like, okay, we're starting my payment plan now. Like, we're making sure I'm doing this. So I had to transfer money on this day. And then I used a munchkin that is, like, hanging around with, like, a little chef hat and some food to mark that I did make some food. And then underneath that, oh my gosh, child, chill, little one. And then I used a little @ symbol or icon to mark that I needed to submit a charade. I don't have any more clock icons that are rose gold, so that's why I had to use a little @ symbol. You are a spaz right now. And then I used a half box and a kind of stressed out emoji to mark a busy night at work. And I had a little bit of extra space down at the bottom of Tuesday, or not Tuesday, wow, we are not on Tuesday, on Friday, and I used the piece of washi, like my last piece of washi that I had from the kit, to kind of fill up that space a little bit. moving on to Saturday and Sunday, I did put down the weekend banner, that was hard for me to say for some reason, and then I put down the work label. I know. Yes, I know. If you guys have ever had a husky or you've ever seen videos of them talking, they do. It's actually a real thing. Like, Bailey talks to me. Like, you guys can kind of hear it a little bit, I think, but she really genuinely does, like, arr, 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 arr. What? What's wrong? Arr, arr, arr. No. Now I'm just making random noises on my voiceover and you aren't doing it to me. It's fine. It's cool. I see how it is. Make me look like the weirdo. It's fine. Moving on to Saturday, I put down a work label and then a Simply Watercolor Co. coffee cup to mark Dunkin' Coffee. And then, oh, why are you yawning? And then I used a Bippity from Glam Planner for a YouTube binge, because no one's surprised that I had a YouTube binge. Oh my gosh, guys. It took me like 3 weeks, but I finally caught up on all of the Vlogmas vlogs. Like, oh my gosh, it took me so long to finally catch up on it, and I'm only subscribed to so many people on my YouTube channel, but like, I finally caught up, and it's beautiful, and it's nice, and I appreciate it, because I'm finally there. Finally. What? Why? You're fine, little minion. But yeah. I digress. I'm going on so many random tangents. I'm so distracted now because they're both in here, and I'm like, what are you doing? But yeah, I had a YouTube binge, and then I used a munchkin with some hot dogs to mark that we made hot dogs for lunch. And then I did have a lot of anxiety on this day. I'm not entirely sure, like, why. I was just kind of in my feelings. Like I said, December was a hard month for me, and this was, oh, nope, I know why. I know exactly why. This time last year was a difficult time for me, and oh my gosh, chill. And that's why I was in my feelings and everything, and I had anxiety was purely just because I was reminiscing about the past and thinking about the past, and this is why, yo, chill. This is why my resolution is to stop dwelling on things in the past, because I did it in November and December, and it was slowly tearing me apart. So that is why we're not doing that. Okay, we're just all playing in here. I'm sorry. They're obnoxious and they're loud, and I apologize. But yeah, I had so much anxiety, so I used a little fox and cactus girl to mark that. And then I did have a talk with my manager, who is kind of the manager that I talk to for like the personal things. Like, she's really good. She's very empathetic, and she's really good at like kind of giving you an outsider perspective, and it's like, you need to like, this is this and this is this type thing. So I did use 2 munchkins, like kind of like, they're like the Friends munchkins, but I used that to mark that I had to talk with her. And then I was in my feelings, so I took a half box, y'all need to chill, and a paper and milk little sad Murrow to mark that I was in my feelings, which I shouldn't have been, but I was all straight up in my feelings. Moving on to Sunday. We're almost there. Hold on. We're almost there. Both of you. I put down a work label, and then another quarter box and a sleep-in sticker from Arctic Paper Studio. And then I used another one of those Simply Watercolor Co. Bow coffee cups to mark Dunkin' Coffee, because no one is surprised. What are you doing? Ma'am. You know, you two are supposed to be in the other room, laying down, not in here bothering me. Oh, okay, one left. Nope. Okay. Anyway, I'm sorry. We're all over the place in this plan with me, but you know, this is what you get when I don't upload Plamus videos on time, and you know, we have to do it now when I'm partially sick and I have 2 dogs that are being semi-obnoxious and just randomly walking around and yelling in here. It's fine. Anyway, I digress. I am so distracted. Moving back to the plan with me. Focus, Lindsay, focus. I used a Whimsical Cat Studio Girl on a laptop to mark that I edited a plan with me, and then a car icon from Magic Prince Co. because I did have to get some gas. And then I wanted to organize my emails on my work email, so I did use a envelope from Scribble Prince Co. for that. And then last but not least, it was an insane day at work, so I used another munchkin that's like running into the wall like splat, like, just kill me now. It's fine, because we did have another insane day at work. And that is going to be everything for this plan with me, so I'm going to zoom you guys out. I'm kind of surprised the washi matched so well. I was a little iffy on the washi because I didn't know what other washi to use. It's a little bit cooler toned, rather than like the purpley color, like it's a little bit more blue, but you know, totally worked. I think it matches pretty well. I'm going to flip through everything that's left in the kit, and I'm going to apologize already in advance for or not already in advance, I'm just gonna apologize for my dogs and being obnoxious because they aren't normally in here, and there's a reason why they're not normally in here when I'm doing a voiceover, but they just happen to come in. But either way, I hope you guys enjoyed today's plan with me. If you did, as always, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you're not already. And I'm working on more Playlist videos, I promise. We're almost there. We have like 4 more, 5 more, something like that. But I will see you guys in another video very, very soon. Bye, guys!